Why do I say that most simple questions, quote, simple questions about God are disingenuous? Well, because in my experience they are. But what do I mean by disingenuous? I mean that, first and foremost, a question is an interrogative device through which one, either in conversation or in declaration, attempts to solicit information. A question that is used as an illustrative device can still be honest, so long as the illustration is clear. However, when one proposes a question in such a way that it appears to be an earnest, honest, interrogative device, but is, in fact, actually purely an illustration, that is disingenuous. It is bait and switch. It's classic deception. You make one thing seem as another. Or more to the point, you make it seem that you are doing one thing when in point of fact you are another. You are doing another. Now, why do I say that these questions in particular are disingenuous? Well, they are disingenuous because first, in asking, one proposes and one assumes, the poster of the original video, that one is not capable of providing a satisfactory answer, and he actually protects himself from replies such as mine by saying that anything that we can answer is going to be a complicated excuse, a weird reason. Incidentally, note the wonderful, wonderful use of elementary school level intellectual disenfranchisement in the language. You're a weirdo. I find that very funny. So yes, he insulates himself from possible response, thus defeating the purpose of a question as an interrogative device. But more to the point, he proposes and allows only those answers which specifically suit the agenda of the video, specifically suit the agenda with which the question was disingenuously asked. I would go so far as to say that most any time that someone is asking a, quote, simple question about God, they are doing so with some level of disingenuousness, unless they are purely leaving it open-ended. If they are open to a not simple answer to a simple question, then they are proceeding honestly. Good for them. Good for them. Rock out. It very rarely happens. Most of the time, one says that their question is simple as a way of stating that they will only accept simple answers, regardless of whether or not the original question and any necessary answers to it are actually simple. When a person is saying that they are asking a simple question, most of the time what they are saying is that there is a discrete range of answer that they will accept. And in particular, there is a discrete range of complexity of answer that they will accept. That's what this entire argument style is built on. You dismiss any sophistication, complexity, or interdependence in answers as invalid before the answers are even supplied. I would like to ask you a very simple question. We're going to perform a very simple heart transplant. Now, any complexities that we encounter in the process of this heart transplant are purely functions of your coming up with a weird excuse, your weirdo understanding of medical science. So, we're just going to carve open your chest with a chainsaw, stuff that sucker in there, throw some crazy glue at it, and it'll all work out. Because after all, we're performing a simple heart transplant. Doesn't work out so well, does it?